What up, yes, beaches? Drop a comment down below. Fuck average today. Swole text every fucking day. We got a firecast today. You don't even know. You don't even know. What up, Josh? What's up, fam? Let's do it. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons.
What up, DG? Come one, come all, come make some sick gains with the fam. What up, G? What up, what up?
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown. You are the king in the apology. You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go.
Right.
I might just hop on this melody flow. All this shit don't clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows.
There you go. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
We don't deliver on anything other than truth.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do.
So swole. So swole.
I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. That's a stay.
It is hot as fuck. Welcome, 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 Satara. Welcome. Electricity's still on. No rolling blackouts yet? Good. Good. Keep that grass-fed beef nice and frozen. Come on. Come on. You have no idea. We got some big shit to go into today. Don't miss a fucking moment. Strap in. It's about to get Liddy McTitty.
Let's go. Yeah, yeah. I East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang.
Meditate, just do it. Just do it. You're here, aren't you? Get inspired. Fucking go, 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 go. Oh. King D dropping that dirty fucking sack on the podcast, on the man cast. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a beautiful day, so I know a lot of you are out doing stuff, and you think you got something better to do than the fucking podcast. Today is going to be Liddy McTitty, don't miss it. Don't miss me. Don't miss me, fam. Don't miss me. Come on. Stay with daddy. Stay with me. Stay with me, fam. Stay with me. Making gains. Welcome Samantha to the live stream. Welcome Samantha to the live stream. Samantha to the main stage. Samantha. Fucking fired up. We're getting amped. Everyone's coming in. Make sure you're getting your swole text. Play game, play games. Gang, gang. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Hey,
Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles. Is this mic on? Testing, testicles. I don't think it's working. Testing. Oh, there we go. Welcome everyone to episode 1562 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because we're not flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustles, and ye all hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another video. Back with another episode. And today's episode of the podcast is brought to you by Everest and K2 flexing on all you beaches. Justin, how we doing? Anna Luisa, I'm cooking bacon. Oh, a lady after my own heart. How are we doing today? I heard that there are like some rolling blackouts in California. Stay cool. Stay cool. That's fucking intense. Yeah, everyone's saying that I'm controlling the matrix over here. I am. I got my screens. I got my gains. We're feeling good today. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling tight. Now, what are you smashing today? First off, fuck average. But we need to, free tests from the nut. We need to have, it's a very, very delicate thing. It's a very delicate thing. It's a very delicate thing we have going on because Tess needs to be denutted. So we are on the precipice of a new era of the Daily Swole. I want to introduce everyone to the official opening. We have the opening nut ceremony. The opening nut ceremony. So, of course, Tess is sleeping. She's quiet right now. She's certainly not dead. She's certainly not dead. Absolutely not. No, she did not. Papa did not. But we must free Tess from the nut. So we have the opening nut ceremony. But first, before we get into that, we got some tip. We got the opening nut ceremony, and we also have some what's up beaches we got to talk about. So first off, let's get some gorillas going. Let's get some fucking... Let's see what you were all smashing today. What'd you smash? Drop in the comments down below. What did you pump today? What did you pump today? A hashtag fuck average on the wall behind, but of course we have to free Tess from the nut. We must free Tess from the nut. These nuts. We must. What are you smashing today? What are you doing, Aaron? Had a nice, relaxing 9-mile run first thing this morning. Fuck average. Judry, it's bar squats and kettlebell cleans today. Ooh, good man. Yeah, today was almost a mobility day, but now I'm feeling like doing some stuff. No swings. I went heavy. I went heavy for swings yesterday for kettlebell swings. So cleans, not today, maybe tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to lift or it's going to be more yoga. Did some mobility earlier, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more loose, and it's really bright and nice outside. We're getting the podcast done a little bit earlier than normal. So I wouldn't say earlier than normal. It's actually later than normal, but sometimes we go late, sometimes we go early. But last night was a little bit of a later cast. So today I feel like it might be an evening pump today. Oh. Can you focus some videos on different bodybuilders? What do you mean? Why would I focus a video on a bodybuilder? What do you mean? Is your content almost purely for fat acceptance? No, my content is anti-bullshit. I mean, what do you want to talk about? Bodybuilders? I don't really give a fuck about bodybuilders, to be honest. Why would I talk about bodybuilders? Just curious. What's your question? Look, when you focus some of your content, ask me. You're literally talking to me live. How many people actually go live and interact with their audience? What's your question? What would you like me to talk about? That's why you're here, aren't you? I'm literally right here, right now. Oh, let's see here. Nika, gonna crush some more mobility and yoga today and some brain gains. Fuck average. Not a girl. Krista Kinch, 4-mile bike ride this morning as it was already warm at 6 a.m. and I didn't want to go for the hour walk. Gotcha. Emergency x-ray to see if there's a hairline fracture. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I hope you're feeling better. Roxy Rogue, yoga in the morning, gonna lift with a buddy later tonight. Quad day. Yay, yay. Swimming pool workout. That's smart. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. Booger Bubble. What's up, Bugs? Did actually finally weigh myself. Lost 20 pounds since the start of quarantine. Fuck average. I like that. Is there any bodybuilder trying to fuck up the world? They seem to be fucking up themselves only. Well, if you're going to fuck something up, fuck up yourself. Save everyone else. Save everyone else. Oh, thank you, Ari. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You have no idea how important your channel is. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, I've been going super fucking hard in the paint. Super hard in the paint. I feel like this is the time to really drop some salty ball bag, but we need to get today's episode started. So please, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Attention, attention, attention. Please cover your nips. Pinch your nips. Pinch them good for the opening of the nut. Yeah. Oh, Tessie. Oh, Tessie. Are you ready for an amazing Swolecast, Tessie? Are you ready? Very nice. Very nicely done. All right, Tessie. Fuck average for today's Swole card. Look at that. Getting fancy as fuck. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she gorgeous? Your hair's a little messed up. Your hair's a little messed up, though. Ah, there we go. Now, look at you. Got that fucking Don King action going on. Look at you. Look at you, sexy. Look at you, sexy beesh. Yeah, Papa's looking at her. Papa's looking at her. What you doing, baby girl? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What are you like sleeping? She's getting some sun. She's kind of sleeping. Kind of sleeping? What you doing? What are you doing? You okay? All right. All right, everyone. So we got some Papa in the background, but of course, let me just roll it down. Fuck average is the Swole card for the day. All right. So make sure you drop that in the comments down below for a chance to win the Swole card at the end. Let's get into just the tip. Sounds like you're all getting your pump on today. Sounds like everyone's having a good Saturday. How we doing, Cindy? What hair product does Tessie use? Is it Papa Slobber? It might be. She just sits on her face. If Tess sees her shadow, ooh, that's a good one. If Tess sees her shadow after coming out of the nut, will there be 6 more weeks of summer? I hope so. I hope so. What's up, Mel? I'm getting harassed at work. My coworkers think I'm wrong dating a 23-year-old woman and I'm 41. What's my opinion? You're both consenting adults. Everyone can go fuck themselves. All right, there's your answer. There's your answer. Go to HR if you're having problems. Sounds like your people at work are just jealous fucks. Shall we get into just a tip? You all can drop your thoughts down below, but sounds like it to me. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. We got some juicy tip. Juicy tip. Now, this first one, the salty sack. How many of you caught the salty sack today? How many of you caught the salty sack? A lot of people got some butt hurt going on. A lot of people. A lot of people got butt hurt today. Now, many people don't understand satire. Most people don't understand savage fucking humor, as we can tell. All right? All the social justice warriors, they can't handle humor because there's no humor in ridiculous nonsense. If you have these little cracks in the foundation of humor, it just exposes the stupidity for what it is. So today's video was obviously extra hard. Does anyone actually not realize that I'm trying to fuck people's world up? Doesn't anyone understand that I'm poking fucking all of you fucking jabronis that are super sensitive? Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so funny the way people respond to these videos, but I know whoa, geez, that was way too close. I do know the hardcore Swole fans, you get what's going on. So this is the salty sack, the extra salty follow-up to an extra thirsty I did, which was about a tweet or a twat that was posted about Kamala Harris not being black enough, not being fat enough, and that politics are fat phobic. So I went off today. Oh my God. I went off today. Absolutely off. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, because here's the thing. And you can go into the comments. Oh, it's good. It's good. I even got an email. From someone. You ready? I got an email from someone about like why I lost their business or something, or they were a subscriber, why they unsubscribed because I was poking fun. I'm like, I don't care. Just unsubscribe. You don't need to email me letting me know that you're unsubscribing to my channel. If you don't like the comedy, if you don't like the videos, like, you can fucking leave. Don't watch it. Don't watch it, man. Seriously. I don't need an email to let you to. I don't care. I don't care. It's so weird. It's so weird. You're so righteous. Go. Then unsubscribe. You know, there's like millions of channels. You can watch something else. Seriously, you have 120, like whatever thousand. You're one person. I love all of you, but if you don't want to be here, that's totally fine. I'm not going to feel it. It's okay. I don't need YouTube to survive. That's why I say what I want to say. I'm not going after monetization. I'm not trying to make money on YouTube, like legit in itself. I'm saying what I want to say, and if YouTube or people don't like it, then don't fucking watch. Then just don't watch. Don't watch. And those of you that know my content, or know me, like inside the Swole fam, we have black, white, Asian, we have Hispanic, we have trans, we have gay, lesbian, we have everything. We have every letter of the alphabet, every color, everything. And everyone is welcome. You just got to be able to laugh at the stupidity and the virtue signaling. That's what that was all about. So I think some people got offended by the she, they thing. Does that have to be in the person's name? Does that have to be? Does that have to be in the person's screen name? It's funny. It's funny. It's fucking ridiculous. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny when people virtue signal, when you have to like put everything in your, when you put fucking shit out. No one asked. No one cares. Fuck. You fucking special little snowflake. Stop it. Stop with your nonsense. Oh, sit down. Sit down. Anyway, it's so funny. It was so funny. Why do people feel like their faves have to agree? Oh, you don't have to agree with things that I say. It's okay. It's okay. You're not going to like every joke. That's all right. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh, let's see here. The pronoun thing is always weird for me. I'm torn between taking it seriously or laughing at it. Well, you know, if you're in person, I have friends and acquaintances that are gay, that are lesbian, that are trans. Yeah, whatever you want. Like if you're interacting with someone, sure, you be respectful. But I mean, when you're trying to virtue signal, it's a whole different thing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And that's what's going on here. Everyone wants to get their taint rubbed. Everyone thinks that it's an us versus them dynamic when it comes to politics. And we'll get into the next tip in just a second. But I want to remind all of you that this is a country that we're all living in, right? We're all living in the same fucking country. And what was really funny, I didn't pin it to the top. I think I forgot to pin it. So I did poke through the comments a little bit just once earlier. And someone said in the comments, I forget exactly the wording, but I think it says, "Oh my God." He goes, "Oh my God, you're a trumpeter, unsubscribed," calling me like a Trump supporter, which I never, ever, 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 ever said. Like I can't call Joe Biden old as fuck and like without having to like love the opposite. I never said that, right? I never said that. So I responded, I said, I don't play any instruments. I don't play any instruments. A trumpeter. Get the fuck out of here. Like literally never said that once. Never said that once. You do realize, you see this? You see this bandana? You see these flags on the wall? You do realize it has nothing to do with Trump. It has nothing to do with Joe Biden. It has that flag has nothing to do with Democrat and Republican. And most people don't understand this. Okay? Most people don't understand that has nothing to do. I really don't like how if you have an American flag that you're just assumed to be a Republican or you're assumed to be a Trump. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a country. And if you keep on creating enemies and you're like hating the other side, you do realize we're all living in the same fucking country, right? You do realize we are all on the same team, right? I don't think so. I don't think people understand that we are all here in the United States. Did I miss something, or are you in this land of make-believe thinking that there's like, there are two teams, like you win and lose? You realize we all have to deal with whatever happens. You do realize we all have to deal with whatever happens. Whoever gets elected is the country's president, not my president. You could say that about anyone. That was the big thing when Trump got elected. It's everyone's president. You're living in this country. We all have to deal with the same governors, the same mayors, we all do. We're all in this together. It's not us versus you and you versus me and red versus blue. Notice how there's red, white, and blue on the same flag. Red and blue, same flag. Same flag. Oh my God, there's no black on the flag. Oh my God, it's the white. The white is everywhere on the flag. Are we going to change the flag now? Is the white on the flag oppressive to people? You see what I'm saying? We're all in the same country. So it doesn't matter who wins. I mean, it does, but does it? We're all together. So we all have to work together. So stop trying to point fingers or like, you're right. We have to laugh at the ridiculous shit. We have to be in a good mood. We have to be optimistic. Otherwise, we are going to fucking sink this ship. We're going to sink if we actually don't realize we're all on the same team. It's weird. Think about this. If you're in a boat, if you're in a rowboat and you have half the people rowing one direction and half the people using the oars the other direction, you're not going to fucking go anywhere. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. We're on the same fucking boat. We're on the same boat. We're on the same boat. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. And no one person's perfect, no matter what you do. No matter who you vote for, someone's got a problem. Someone did something that someone's not going to like. It is what it is. All right? I don't know. I don't know. Well, you know what? What's crazy? Kendall, we've been divided for so long, I'm not sure we know how to work together anymore. It doesn't seem that way. But it's not even just a red like versus blue. It's not a white versus black. It's like a white versus black versus Hispanic versus Asian versus rich versus poor versus red versus blue versus young versus old versus East Coast versus West Coast versus North versus South versus male versus female versus white male versus white female versus black male versus black female. That's what intersectionality is. And then there's religion. I didn't even mention religion, but you see how it just gets split. It's this versus this versus this versus this versus this versus this versus this. It's like that pie chart with fat phobia. It's so chopped up and crossed over that it's really hard to even figure out what people actually care about and what's most important. And everyone has a voice, and usually the least important issues get pushed to the forefront. The least important issues. And it's just the way it is. That's why a lot of things don't make people happy. And that's why a lot of things that need to change in this country don't change, because we worry about the things that don't fucking matter. We worry so much about gay marriage and things like that. It's like, fuck, let people marry whoever the fuck they want. That famous line, if gay people want to be miserable too, let them. Fine. Love who you love, marry. Like, fuck. Like, that's not the important shit, is it? Right? That's not the important shit, is it? Everyone worries so much about abortion. Everyone worries so much. Are those really the important fucking things? Let people do what they need to do for themselves. Let people do what's right for them in their life. Let's look at bigger things. Why can't we give people more opportunity? Why can't we help impoverished areas? Why can't we reform law enforcement, right? Not abolish it, not defund it, fucking invest, make it better. Right? We need those things. We need to change the language, so we have to stop tearing down and start fixing shit that works. This country is great. It's getting better all the time. It's a lot better than it was 100 years ago. You know why most people don't understand that? It's because people weren't alive that are alive now. People weren't alive 100 years ago. You weren't around when you had to use fucking different 1920. Go back to 1920 and see how it is. See how social and race relations were in the 1920s. It's ridiculous. It's getting better all the time. We've made leaps and bounds farther and faster than any other country, or most other countries, or I don't know. I'm sure someone will, well, this one country, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why everyone wants to come here. We need to work together. And as much as the media wants to make it divisive, and as much as these little fucking voices, whether there's the Russian troll bots, whether it's Chinese, whether it's just people that are just disgruntled and out of work and just cranky because they just don't take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? We have to work together. That's all I'm saying. We all have to work together. I don't think anyone here, I really don't, and I hope not. I don't think anyone wants like to shit on a specific group of people. If you focus on yourself, you ready for this? We're going to move forward. If you focus on yourself, a lot of these things work themselves out. If you focus on yourself, if you focus on, again, meditation, working within, being good to yourself, within yourself, being happy with yourself, following your passions, being good with you and your family, you're going to exude that. It's going to spread. And then towards if you're happy with yourself, to other people, you're going to really connect. If you love yourself, you're going to pass that love. If you love yourself properly, if you are claiming to love yourself and do the self-love thing by tearing other shit down, by trying to change what other people say, right? With fat acceptance and body positivity and all this nonsense. You're trying to change how people talk. You're trying to restrict other people and what other people do. Focus on yourself. All right. Focus on yourself. All right. Just some of my thoughts, but you could drop your thoughts in the comments. Be nice, by the way. We got some more Extra Thirsty. We got some chonkers. What in the fuck is this?
Matt Damon.
Full-blown Matt Damon. So this company, Chonkers, makes body positive stuffed animals. Ooh, because that's what we need. More like chunkers. That's what we need. We need body positive stuffed animals with an adorably natural and squeezable body. Chonkers help you find what calms you with customizable weight, heat, cold, scent, and more. Ooh, scent. You can make it smell like pizza. Sign up for the limited pre-order below. Look at this. Look at this little sexy chonker. Oh, you sexy mama. Oh, you're so sexy. Going bonkers for chonkers. Bonkers for chonkers. Chonkers need a corpse scent. That's savage. 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 Divine shitter. Savage. 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 Let's see. It's a useless political marching band designed to keep us divided. Nobody makes money when peace is had. Very much like 1984, very Orwellian, right? You're fighting, you're always at war. Keep that machine, keep that distraction, keep the focus elsewhere. All right, so everyone's talking about ErikTheElectric. Let's move on to that. All right, how many of you caught today's Extra Thirsty? Look at this fucking thumbnail. All right, so ErikTheElectric posted a video about eating and burning 10,000 calories in 24 hours. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments below if you saw today's video.
That's fucking bullshit.
How many of you saw today's Extra Thirsty right here on the Daily Swole channel? How many of you saw today's video? So he did this whole thing where he ate and burned 10,000 calories, and I tore this shit a new one. This really has to stop. This is a huge fucking problem. This is a real problem. This guy has a legit fucking issue. Hardcore exercise bulimia. And everyone in the comments, and I'm just making videos about this, just stating the obvious. I'm really not, I'm diagnosing him. And like I said, I wish him well. I don't think he's an evil person, but his content is garbage dog shit. It's trash. He's just promoting eating disorders. He's promoting bullshit. He's always trying to level himself up because he's got to get the views. Got to put this out there. Got to think of another way to binge eat and binge exercise and title it something different. How the fuck do these channels get so much traction? How the fuck do so many people like these videos? And how do they watch the same fucking shit over and over again? Guy just literally puts out the same fucking videos every fucking couple days. Oh, I went biking for 150 fucking miles. Hey, I did a 20,000 calorie challenge. Oh, how much could I eat of this in a day? I did this in 24 hours. Good for you, bro. How about you take care of yourself for 24 hours? How about that? How about that? Unless your name is Brian Shaw or Eddie Hall, you don't need 10,000 calories a day, right? If you're Michael Phelps, peak, and in peak condition, you don't need 10,000 calories a day. I'd want to squeeze a black bear, but I'd pay for it, I'm sure. Yeah, with your fucking life, Amanda. My goodness. Ryojin? That's a fucking cool name. Is that your real name? It's badass. ErikTheElectric looks so miserable doing what he's doing. He obviously isn't enjoying it. Well, how could you? How could you enjoy it? You can't. You're forcing in more calories than you require. Of course you're going to not enjoy it. That's why I always talk about bulking. When you're trying to bulk, it's miserable. You got to eat when you're full. And if you're trying to do it with quality foods, it's disgusting. Disgusting. Brian Niswanger. I don't get how people can't understand the difference between good calories and wasted space calories. Let's see. Anna, he promotes calories in and calories out, which is the problem. Calories matter. Crap is crap. You can't pull health from crap no matter what. Judry, Erik is killing himself on video. Gehili. Whatever typo. Difference between him and Foodie Beauty. Oh, I'm assuming. The only difference between him and Foodie Beauty is he tortures himself with cardio. Oh my God, I saw a preview. It popped up in my suggested, a Foodie Beauty mukbang. Oh, it's so gross. Oh, it's so gross. That chick is going to die on camera. She did some eating thing. I saw it like late last night. It just popped up. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's just eating this like cheesy fucking sub and her arm is like the size of her roommate's like torso. Oh, it's disgusting. This fucking woman is just killing herself. Yeah, she's killing herself. I might have to cover that again. It's just so gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. Yeah, this was the I used your post. I used your post in the so Arash, I actually saw your post by chance in my YouTube studio. It just popped up. I just happened to open up the app when you did that, so I took a screenshot. ErikTheElectric takes Concerta. I posted evidence on your last video. I used it in this video. I mean, I didn't look at the evidence, but I used your post in the video. I don't know if you watched it. I don't know anything about Concerta, but that's why I said I don't know anything about this, but I used your post because it makes sense. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure a lot of people. Oh, I posted more information on your most recent video. Okay, cool. Yeah, I usually don't look at the comments at all. I just happened to open up the app and see it. So that's the only reason I saw your previous comment. It was just serendipity. I opened up the app and it shows you in the YouTube Studio app. It said, "Oh, your last three comments," and it was on 2 different videos and one was yours. And I just like, oh shit, it just happened to pop up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it. So 4 out of 10, Satara. Satara, you just signed up for Swolenormous X and you're going to disrespect me with a 2 out of 5. That's all right. I'll take it. All right. All right, fine.
I was kidding! I was only kidding!
All right. There's nothing people like to watch more than self-destruction, so they feel better about their self-destruction. It's like why people watch the Kardashians. I think it's why people watch politics, too. It's just grown-up drama. It's like high school, but for 80-year-olds, isn't it? It's like what politics is. Try going to one of those apartment complexes, those retirement homes where they have boards and stuff like that. They treat it like the fucking Supreme Court. Well, are we going to hire this pool cleaning company or this pool cleaning company? Well, this one's $10 more a month. I won't pay it. If you ever go to it's like Florida for you. Those retirement complexes that are just, they fucking just battle over everything as if it's the end of days. So we got just a little heads up. We'll talk about this in a second, but the Summer Swole special is ending on Friday. So the Swole fan membership is still $2.99. So if you want to join, that's still available. But it will be going up after this Friday. So if you want to join, you can still get in and lock that price in. Also, if you are interested in the 3-month and the annual, the special offers are all ending this coming Friday. So you have a few more days to grab the Summer Swole special before it's over. So if you want to learn more, head on over to Swolenormousx.com. And we'll talk more about that maybe in the middle of the podcast. I'll be saying it a lot in my videos, so we got a few more days for that. So this extra thirsty, eliminating fat bodies is not a life's purpose. It's genocide. Ooh. True. I mean, if you're eliminating bodies from the earth, yeah, it's pretty Hitlerian. I didn't really understand what the person was trying to get across. If you eliminate thin bodies, it's genocide too. If you eliminate white bodies or black bodies or Asian bodies or just bodies in general, didn't have to be fat, thin, medium-sized. If you eliminate bodies, that is genocide. Thank you for the definition. I appreciate that, Wikipedia. And it's so much worse than when it's targeted at children. This is a throwback. So this was like a 1 year ago today. And this, of course, is someone that has to specify how much virtue signaling, right? Like how much virtue signaling, check this out. How much virtue signaling can you have in one post? So we have, look at this, ready? Check this out. Okay, I'm so confused by this person. So you have Carrie B, she, her. Why, thank you for clarifying that. You don't need to put that unless there's why? And then Hayes Coach, at Hayes Coach. So you got health at every size in there. And then you have this, keep our borders closed. I mean, how much fucking virtue signaling can you have in one avatar? My God, covering the fuck out of everything. Cover your bases with all that nonsense. All right, that's a tip today. So go enjoy that. And don't forget to fuck average. Papa Swolio is fucking gone. She is passed the fuck out. She's outie. And Tessie's looking sexy like a snack, as per usual. Oh, cis people can be hilarious. Oh, cis people. Oh, sissy. Yeah, right? Genocide. I wonder how actual victims of genocide feel about that comment. They're not around. They wouldn't be able to tell you. They've been genocided. No, I know, for real, right? That's the fucking crazy part. How dare you use that term? That's not a light term. It's like the term racism that's being thrown around. All right? I mean, it's a term. It's a real thing. Racism exists. It always has and always will to whatever extent. But at the same time, that's a serious fucking word. People use that term as if it's candy now. It barely means anything anymore. That's a serious term. If you call someone a racist or you use the word genocide, you don't just throw that around. Oh, you're genocidal. You mean I want to eliminate an entire people based on religion or culture or race. Just, you don't just throw that around. You don't just call someone a fucking racist. You don't call someone genocidal. That's not something that you just use casually in conversation. Very, very, very few people are genocidal, and not as many people that you think are racist. As much as these virtue signaling social justice warriors want you to believe, yeah, I'll drop some sack and I'll go fucking savage as fuck. I ain't racist. I ain't. Facts are facts. You don't have to fucking like it, but I'm not. But then they want you to, oh, well, I have to put, every single post has to be anti-racism or anti-racist. It's like, fuck you. I'm going to post whatever the fuck I want. It doesn't change. And if you know who you are, again, all of you watching and listening, if you focus on yourself and you work on yourself and you know who you are and you know what you're about and you know your intent, that's all that matters. And that's literally why I post and that's why I can post the way I post and sleep completely fine at night. I sleep like a fucking baby. I sleep like a baby. You know why? Because I know what I'm about. And I know what I'm saying. And I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. For me, I know what I'm about. Straight up. Oh, there's something. Let me see here. Let's see here. Someone get butt hurt. Scrolling. How we doing? I just got like okay. I thought it cut me off for a second. Okay. My eyes, how many people were watching, it just completely tanked and hit 0. I thought I got kicked off or something. Because I'm tired of all the jabronis. Well, you can't worry about, and here's the thing, you can't worry about what people think because there's always going to be people that don't like what you say. Even if you say everything correctly or correctly, what is correct anyway? What's perfect? There's no perfect. But even if you say everything and you dot your I's and you cross your T's and you try to tiptoe through all the fucking tulips, guess what? Someone's going to fucking hate it. Someone's going to really go against it and rail against it no matter what you say. So guess what the answer is? You can't worry about what the fuck people think about what you say. If you're saying it for the right reasons and you have your intent clear, people are going to like it and people are going to dislike it. People are going to agree and people are going to disagree. Straight up. 1,000% every single day of the week. Even my best videos, ones I'm like, I'm really happy with the way this video turned out, there's going to be thumbs down. Always. It doesn't matter. You can't worry about that shit. It's like when someone emails me like, I'm unsubscribing. Bitch, people unsubscribe from my channel every fucking day and they also subscribe. And it's a net positive. What else is new? Someone unsubscribed. Oh, thanks for the notification. I don't need it. It's always happening. I'm always losing people and I'm always gaining people. That's how it works. Give and take. People are going to get tired of my content and then people that never heard of me, shocker, because YouTube doesn't distribute my shit at all, but people subscribe. They come, they leave, they come and go. Natasha, it's the ones screaming inclusion and acceptance that are the most divisive. Agreed. I'll have to post in the Facebook group because my rant is too long. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. This push for compassion, it's a very dangerous thing. It's a veil of compassion. I talk about it all the time. That's not what the actual outcome is going to be. That's not what the outcome is. It's very divisive. It's very anti-American. It really is. Extremely divisive. Extremely. It's crazy to me to see people compare the governor, a governor of where, to Hitler because masks are mandatory in public places. Public places. Sorry, I can't talk. What the fuck? Seriously? Hitler? Come on. He tried to exterminate a whole race. What state are you talking about? What governor? Yeah, I don't think any governor in the United States is a Hitler. I don't think that would work out too well. I don't think they would get elected. And if they did, I don't think they get reelected. Not too many people are fond of that dude. Old Adolphe. Ari Chan, if you get too worried about others, you don't live. For sure. You have to do you. You have to You know what's scary? What's scary is people don't speak their mind. And, we talk about cancel culture sometimes. Obviously, you're all aware of cancel culture. It happens all the time. Cancel culture is where we're living right now. This is what's going on right now. Cancel culture is when you say something either now or you tweeted something apparently like 10, 12 years ago, and then people lose their shit and try to delete you from the world. You lose your job, you get kicked off everything. Everyone's trying to delete. Well, that sounds like you're trying to exterminate people. You can't kick people out. That's not fair. That's not nice, especially when it's something someone said a long time ago. People change all the time. Like, I have said some ridiculous shit on YouTube. I've said ridiculous shit on YouTube. Ridiculous. I still say ridiculous shit. I say ridiculous shit all the time. I've made thousands of videos. If you show me specific videos and you're like, oh, do you still believe in this? Would you still say things the same way? I'm quite certain I probably wouldn't. It's not even worth going back to. Like, it doesn't matter. I'd be like, yeah, I said that. And I posted it. Now what? It's like, I did. I don't know. I change my mind all the time. When I learn new things or when I have a new thought and I have a new concept, I'm totally cool with changing my mind tomorrow. And I say this all the time. I will change my mind if I feel like it. I will change my mind if I find some new evidence or I think about something in a different way. And I'm like, you know what? This is something that's working out. I never looked at it this way. This makes sense from blah, 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 blah. And then I'll change my mind. It's totally fine. You need to be able to. That's called learning. Oh, it's called learning. Ooh, careful for that. Careful about that. You don't want to learn anything. That's white supremacy. That's the white man. If you try learning shit, that's science. That's math. That's all white. We can't do that. That's racist. Science and math is racist. 2 + 2 is racist as fuck. It's 5. Everyone knows that. Citrine, one of my favorite mottos is, quote, have ideas, not beliefs. I like that. AJ, cancel culture is toxic as fuck. They don't understand that people grow, mature, and change for the better. Mistakes do not define one's character. Oh, we all make mistakes. You actually need to make mistakes to grow. I make mistakes all the time. That's a famous quote. And I always say this, the way you get success and the way you actually, in the gym with nutrition is you fail. Fail faster. Fail. The more you fail, the more you learn. You find ways that don't work and you keep on doing it. And then you find a way that does work and then you get success and then you get your outcome. But you're never going to get that outcome unless you fucking try and you try again. And you're going to fail. I love you, Cerny. Some gorillas for you. Thousands of videos and not one has offended me. And here's the thing. Offending is different than agreeing. Like, Cerny, I might have made a video somewhere and you're like, I don't agree with that. Fine. But offending, that's different. That's different. You don't have to agree with everything I say. And a lot of you know, you're like, oh, I'll say things in a certain way. I'll say things for comic relief. I'll say things for satire or sarcasm. But you don't have to agree. Offended is different. Like, if you're actually going to get insulted by it, it's like, fuck. You're a little egocentric, right? If you're getting offended. No more tomorrow, aptly named. Who knows if there's a tomorrow? Learning something new and changing your mind is a good sign you are growing as a person. Glad you were talking about this. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, you're absolutely right. But isn't it weird how I'm glad you're talking about this because not enough people are talking about learning and changing minds. It's such a fundamental thing, such a fundamental aspect of growth for a human. Hey, you. Hey, you. Oh, everyone has. You don't learn from success. You can get complacent. That's why children, or the adults today, the adults that are coddled children, that's why people are all upset, because if you're coddled your whole life and you're protected and you're shielded and you're given everything you could ever imagine and you're not living through any actual strife and struggle in your growing up, you don't know any hardships. You don't know anything different. You think everything's supposed to be handed to you on a silver platter. You don't understand hard work. You don't understand having shit rough. You might not understand what it's like to go without food. You don't know what it's like to go without money. You don't know what it's like to grow up in a broken house. You don't know what it's like. And a lot of people don't ever have anything bad happen to them, and they lose that perspective that a lot of people go through. And that's why you have a lot of people that, and look, I haven't experienced everything in my life. No one has experienced everything, but we all live in this fucking country together. We gotta stop eating each other alive and punishing people for something that they did one time. You know, if someone is like a repeat offender and there's a shitty person, that's different. But for people that, when you're digging through someone's social media like years ago and, oh, this person tweeted this, it's like, don't you have anything better to do with your life? Don't you have anything else to do than to dig up someone's old tweets from years ago? Like, seriously? People are really struggling for purpose. They have nothing better to do. And I know with the quarantines and stuff, it's different, but a lot of people just have nothing better to do than just to dig through and see, I wonder if this person said anything that I don't agree with at some point in their life. I'm sure there's 400 million people in this country. I'm sure a lot of people have ideas that you don't agree with. It's like, get the fuck out of here. A 6 out of 10 needs more vibrato. I get you, Sarah. A 6. 3 out of 5, I believe you can do better. Jesus Christ, it's rough. I'm sure George Carlin would have a field day with all the shit going on. Josh, well, if you watch his comedy specials, man, George Carlin was a fucking legend for a reason. He was way ahead of his time. It still stands up. It's the same. He could have made those specials today and they would still apply. Literally, if you've never watched Carlin, you got to go watch. Literally, he could have made those videos today. All his specials. He could have made them today. Aloe, what are your thoughts on Shane Dawson? I know nothing about it. I know I know nothing about it. Nothing about it. Since he changed I know nothing. I don't even know who he is. I see him. I know it's like, I always see him, the hashtag, and it's always up with the Jeffree Star character or whatever is going on. I don't know anything about that. No idea. No idea. No idea. Let's get into some Swole Fam sweet action. We got some fire coming. Fire in the hole. We got some juicy juice from Julia. Hi, fam. Does anyone here carb cycle with keto? I did keto for almost a month and I felt great, except for some major muscle weakness. That's no good since I'm working on getting strong again. I wouldn't necessarily do keto for that then. I added back sweet potatoes and regular potatoes, but not every day. For a week or so, it's helped so much. I wonder why. I want to cycle back to keto, though I do struggle to get all the fats in. My diet is clean in all cases, organics, grass-fed meats, etc. Little to no sugar, mostly none. Any pointers? You just do a, quote, refeeding, just carb up when you need to. Or what are you asking? Like some strategies? I mean, you're doing that already. Just have carbs. It sounds like you're carb cycling. Carb cycling is not really keto. You're just doing carb cycling. There's a lot of these crossovers. You call something keto with like a refeed. It's kind of like carb cycling, and carb cycling is kind of like keto. If you're doing low carb, then it depends on your body and what works for you. When I did full-blown keto, it sucked. It sucked for me. Weak, lightheaded. It didn't go away. It was just awful for training. Honestly, if you are trying to bulk and trying to get stronger, keto is not the answer. This is just my experience. Just have sweet potatoes when you need to. You can do fat adapt. You can do a high fat diet. It doesn't have to be keto. And plus, when you're saying I did keto for almost a month, felt great, except for it could have been, when you're transitioning to something extreme like that, or when you're cutting out a major group like that, it's normal to have what they call keto flu, and you feel fatigue. You might have a running nose and kind of like feeling sluggish because your body is shifting majorly in a big way how it sources energy. So, yeah, it could be an electrolyte issue. A lot of people have magnesium deficiencies anyway, and a lot of people need to supplement with magnesium. I do. Aloe, do you ever just mindfully do nothing without distraction? Sure. I love going for a walk, meditation, yoga, just free thought, journaling. Absolutely. Keto is fucking shit. Worst thing I've ever tried. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. Hey, what's up, Roxy Rogue? Good name. You got some good names. You sound like a wrestler. Roxy Road. You see in the big thing coming down to the fucking ring. Bam, bam. Ow, I hit my elbow. Oh, God damn it. Ow.
Come on, stop whining.
I joined the Swole fam on Tuesday, and the Daily Swole Live has been the highlight of each day this week. Yeah. Welcome to the fam. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Oh, hello, Papa. Gracing us with your presence. Hello, puppy. Hello, baby girl. Hey, what's up? Oh, do you want the belly rubs? Is the belly rubs something that you want? You're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. You're so seepies. Go seepies. Go seepies. All right. Can't get that good focus in there. Oh, she's such a cutie pie. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta see if this got delivered. We got some big stuff coming. I got to make sure that. Let's see. Oh shit! Drop some gorillas. Might be game on, fam. Might be game on. I'll let you know what's up. Ooh yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, that's good news. Let's see here. AJ, I stopped when I felt too weak at work. Just a lean diet, no processed sugars and greasy foods. Lots of protein works for me. Yeah, keto wasn't really... I ate a lot of fat, but... So we got some good pointers, so everyone go and drop a comment there too as well inside the Swole fam. All right, we got Siobhan. What's up, Siobhan? Hey, Swole fam. Got a question for those who have completed Swole season. Week 6 is Slingshot week, where it's more about active recovery than weight training. And I was wondering if it's possible to do a lower level of yoga instead of doing a level 3 yoga, even though it says to do that on the sheet, as I haven't completed the starter level classes and haven't tried levels 1 and 2 yet. Is that okay to do? Absolutely. Are you sure you're in week 6 for Swole season, but you're not able to do, but you're in, it begs a question. Why are you in Swole season if you've never done levels 1 and 2 yet in yoga? How are you able to complete Swole season if you haven't even gotten out of the starter classes? So you might be progressing your training far too fast if you haven't yet even gone into the first and second levels of yoga. So yes, you can modify, and yes, you can drop down, but it begs the question, why are you doing Swole season? You might be better off doing the 90-day dash and leveling that up rather than, sounds like those don't match. If you're not out of the starter classes for yoga, I'm not sure how you are handling Swole season. So I'm curious. But yes, you can modify, and yes, you can drop down. You're never required to do the yoga is meant for active recovery, so you don't have to do level 3, but I'm concerned that you are, if you haven't completed, you haven't tried level 1 or 2, questionably if you're not able to handle levels 1 or 2, if that's why you haven't tried them yet, but you're doing Swole season, that program's no joke. So I'm just curious as to more information on that. So we'll have to look at that in the Swole fam. But those of you that are doing Swole season, you can drop a comment down below. But yeah, you can modify all the programs, you can customize. And when you're doing yoga, if it says level 2 or level 3 and you're a little bit too sore or banged up and you feel like it's not your flow today, that's not your thing today, then it's totally fine. You can downshift. Not a problem. William, today, August 14th, which was yesterday, of course, but today, August 14th, not only marks my 33rd time around the sun. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Not only marks my 33rd time around the sun, but my first time doing so as a member of Swolenormous X. It hasn't been all fun and games, but I've put the effort and can claim those gains for myself. I can't count the number of supersets I've cursed Papa under my breath, the amount of times where I felt like what I was pushing myself through was a punishment for looking at cookies a little too long without passing them by at the grocery store. Picture some kind of progress left to right is today, right after I finished getting my ass handed to me by Scorched Earth and Pre-Scorched Earth. I had not done myself justice of taking a good starting pick, but going forward, I'll have my yearly starts. I've come a long way and I have so much further to go, and I'll be doing it as part of the best fam in the realm. Welcome and super stoked. Happy birthday, William. Super fucking amped. Super amped. Super amped. I'm not going to say this name because, well, it's going to turn on. So I'm going to say it quietly. Alexa shared her first post. God damn it. Oh, she turned on off. So everyone's Alexa turned on. So shared her first post. Hey fam, I just recently joined Swolenormous X and I'm so excited to restart my fitness and health journey in a different way that's sustainable and realistic. But with that said, I have a question that's been lingering on my mind and would like to hear some of your opinions on it. I've been thinking about possibly training with a personal trainer for a few months to get started and into a rhythm of maintaining a consistent routine of going to the gym. I'm not sure if a personal trainer is entirely worth it or not, and that's where I'm stuck. I know Swolenormous X has videos and classes available, but I hope to use them as reference and as an addition to my fitness routine when I'm not at the gym. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to let all of you answer this first because Swolenormous X is absolutely standalone. It could be supplemental, depends on how you're using it. In terms of the yoga classes, but there's full programs that are not designed to be done with something else. It's not like you're going to do the 90-day dash in addition to other training, or you're going to do Swole season or Scorched Earth in addition to other training, but you can use the yoga studio, of course, in conjunction with any other type of cardio or training that you're doing if you already have your own program, if you already have your own flow. But it depends on what you mean to use them as a reference. I mean, Swolenormous X isn't something that you reference. It's more something that you use completely, but you can use the mobility sections, the Swollen 7, the yoga, in addition if you do, because we have people that come into X and that are unlimited members that their focus is, their focus is like they do marathons and stuff like that. So they use it for mostly recovery. They might not do Swole season. Like, you don't have to do everything inside it. It's designed to be manipulated and adjusted and customizable for whatever your needs are as an individual. But when you go for a trainer, like I literally cannot say or recommend training with a trainer because I don't know who that is. Saying a personal trainer is very vague, and you might get the shittiest trainer in the world, or you might get a fucking elite trainer. So it's not that simple to be like, oh, I might thought just going to a gym and getting a trainer, it's a crapshoot. So I couldn't necessarily with good conscience recommend that you go and get a trainer, because I don't know if that trainer is quality. So I couldn't necessarily speak with something general like that, because personal training is such a wild west. Like, there's really no barrier to entry to be a personal trainer. Very, very minimal. So you never know what you're going to get.
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks.
So that's my thoughts initially. Plus when you pay for a trainer, I mean, any trainer that you're going to get is going to be $60 to $100 an hour. And that's 3+ times what Swolenormous X is in a month. So you're spending a shit ton. Like, what it will cost you to get a trainer for a month is more than it'll cost you to get Swolenormous X for a year. So from a financial standpoint, it's a no-brainer, but everyone's different. Some people like to use them in combination, but it depends on what you're doing and what your situation is like. I mean, if you're liquid in that sense and you have the financial ability to have someone train you, that's your prerogative, but it's certainly not something that's necessary, because you want to be self-starting. One of the downsides or one of the risks, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just pointing out the flaws in this. When you're saying getting into a rhythm or maintaining a consistent routine of going to the gym, you're going to get a consistent routine of going to a gym and being led through something by a trainer. You're not training. You're not building yourself your own autonomy. So it's one thing to have someone checking your form. It's another thing to be like, what are you going to, just because you have a trainer and you're going to the gym, you're also going to the gym and having someone else take you through X, Y, and Z. And you're doing external motivation. Where's that those intrinsic habits? So it might seem on the surface like that's the best idea, but it's not necessarily something that will work long term. But some of you can maybe feed into that a little bit more. Just some thoughts. Justin, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not trying to be like, just join Swolenormous X. You don't need anything else ever, period. I mean, you technically don't. We have everything inside, but some people need in person for specific needs. So it depends on really what you get. You know, what kind of trainer are you getting? So Justin, it's a crapshoot if I were to get a trainer. If I were to get a trainer, if I was new, there's one lady I'd pick as my trainer and the other guy seems like meh. Judry, if you want someone else to help with accountability, that is something else. Jessica Kelly, I used a trainer to help me with form, but I made it clear I was on a program and needed help to make sure I was lifting safely. All right, there you go. Citrine, I used the Brain Gains in Swollen 7. Mike Miller, my minimal experience using a quote trainer from the Purple Planet, just used the Swole platform. The other was a waste of time for me. Thanks for the input, Mike. Nika, I'm cheating on my trainer with Papa. Yow. Yow. Let's see here. Maria, I only had a couple of meetings with a trainer when I was a teenager. I was in pain for weeks. That's one of the downsides, though, because if you have to be a very, very, like, we don't clear trainers the way we should. You can really hurt someone as a personal trainer. And it's a real learned and developed skill to push someone to their limit of what they in a program and not push them too far. It's very easy to be like, no, 2 more. And someone's like, it hurts. Like, no, push more. And then you can't fucking walk for 2 weeks. Trust me. Like, it's hard to gauge. It takes a lot of time, and most trainers just jump right in, because here's the thing. When you're training someone, and I have a lot of experience personally as a trainer, and also I taught trainers, I certified trainers for years via NASM. So I know I've seen this from all different aspects, and it takes a long time for a trainer and one trainer and client relationship for that trainer. It takes a long time to know how far or how hard to push a client. You're not going to figure that out in the first couple of weeks. It takes months. It really does. You have to really get a lot of feedback. It's always, as a trainer, I always made sure I undertrained rather than overtrained, in the sense that I push. I loved it when someone came back. I'm like, how you feeling? They're like, oh, fine. I'm like, sore, anything, fatigue, pain, discomfort. And they're like, no, I feel perfect. That's good. It's good that we know, cool. Then we can go a little bit more. You never want to wreck someone the first day or the first week. You got to be very careful, because one, you can injure them. You don't know exactly what they're feeling or their perception of what they're feeling. When someone says they're sore, you don't fucking know what that means. Like, oh my God, it hurts so much. What's the matter? Oh my God. I get questions all the time. I did this workout and I couldn't even move my arms, blah, blah, blah. That could just be average soreness. They're just not used to it. All of a sudden they're like, oh my God, my arm hurts. It's like, well, you fucking did arms. What do you think's going to happen? Or you actually caused some macro trauma and they really fucked up. So it takes a long time to understand how to, because you have to, this like the RPE scale, rating of perceived exertion, and also your perception of how hard you worked and your fatigue. It's one thing to figure that out for yourself. And then for you to infer that from someone else on like what their grunts are. Some people, look like they're some people look like they're straining like crazy, and they're really not working hard. And some people have this fucking stoic face and they're crushing it, and you're trying to push them to the point where they're going to look like they're grunting and looking uncomfortable, you might really injure them because they just don't have that same kind of visceral reaction in their face emotionally as some people. It's a fucking psychological game more than anything else. So what trainers do is that trainers want people to come back. So they try to make it exciting. People want to feel like they worked out. So trainers usually go to try to make a client sore, because if a client feels sore, they're going to be like, I got the value for this session because I feel it. But we all know that just being sore and getting your ass kicked, that doesn't mean that you're training properly. You can be overtrained like a motherfucker. It's not good. So it's a lot of, it's give or take, and a lot of trainers are really underqualified. Justin, maybe what would be good is while you're training at the gym, just watch the trainers and see how you feel about them. Thank you, Sit and Spin. I appreciate it. Papa's proven his knowledge time and time again. I like to think I demonstrate level of knowledge every day. That's why we're here every day, answering questions, talking to the Swole fam. I appreciate that, Sit and Spin. Josh, I found that working through this is a great question. This is a great topic. I found that working through the yoga studio and brain gains got me a good foundation with X. I've since gotten into Scorched Earth and will be going on from there. Let's see here. Pop in Swole X is all you need, really. Thank you, Booger Bubble. Ari, for some people, paying a high price for something might make them more committed. That's also true. People have to have, that's what you have to have skin in the game. Another reason why when you join the Swole fam, joining the Swole fam officially isn't free. That's why you have to have skin in the game. You have to be holding yourself responsible. You are investing financially in the Swole fam, but you're also putting something in. You're going to use it. Like, you can withdraw as much as you want. You can do fucking yoga every fucking day. We have over 100 classes and we're adding new classes every week. You can just fucking do a class every day. You can do training every day. It's on you. It's on you what you get out of it and what you put into it and the effort you put in. But yeah, if you're investing, that's why a lot of people purchase things. And like, I want to train at home. I want to do this. So I invested money, and I invested like more than what was comfortable for getting all these kettlebells and stuff. And it's like, well, I'm going to fucking use it now. Right. That's why for a lot of things that you're serious about, that's why I always recommend, if you want to join Swolenormous X, that's why I always recommend the annual membership, because you're invested. If you pay in a one chunk, boom, you're going to fucking use it. You're much more likely to use it because you invested. You went in. If you're kind of like, oh, I just want to do a little bit. That's why normally, right now we have the 3-month special, but that's why normally there's a sign up fee, right? That's why it's usually $99 to join and then $29 a month. But right now we have the special going on. So that's the regular pricing, because you have to have skin in the game. You have to be like ready to fucking start. And if you want to join the Swole fam, it's a couple bucks to join the Swole fam. If you just want to join the Swole fam for the Swole fam membership, but you have skin in the game, and then it trims out the riffraff. We filter out the people that aren't fucking serious. It's important. Of course, here with the podcast, you can join. It's free, of course. I think it should be. But that's why there has to be that barrier to entry. So we keep the quality high and people take this shit fucking seriously. You don't get people that are just trying to troll or skim off the top and get shit for free. Free is not always good. It rarely is. If something's a quality and if something's worth it, then pay the price. Legit. With many things, you get what you pay for. And we all know that. But you're absolutely right. Sometimes people need to pay. I do it too. For some things, I'm like, no, I need to do this, so I'll pay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Citrine, I went to the grocery store today, and as I drove down our main street, so many people not social distancing, going to the ice cream shop. There you go. There you go. Get fat. Get fucking fat. Tropical Priest. When I was like 16, this guy overtrained the hell out of me. It was so irresponsible. Then he treated me like I was weak after. Pfft, you see that shit? Fuck out of here. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Any other comments on this? Any other training horror stories? We should do that. We should do like an episode where it's Horror stories of personal training. My mother-in-law had a trainer who pushed her so hard she ended up with a stress fracture in her wrist. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can easily get that. You can easily get that. I remember there's a story. I don't know if there was I think it was an article. There was a trainer that this happens. This happens. You know, it's common. I mean, it happens and it's happened in different forms. I remember a story where a trainer had a client come in and they're like, "Oh, let's see how strong you are." The first session, the trainer had the client maxing out on the leg press, and like the client had like compartment syndrome, had to get their legs drained or something like that. Fucking really reckless shit. Really fucking bad. Oh, I'm behind on some of the stuff here. There you go. Good for you. I paid the yearly. It seems like a big chunk of change that day, but after getting so much out of it, I almost feel bad for not spending more. I'll make sure to no, I'm kidding. So I bought some gear instead. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's the matter? What's the matter? What are you coughing for? What's going on in there? What's going on with you? You okay? You okay, mama? You okay? Sexy girl. Let's see here. Satara, I went for a complimentary session at a local gym. The extra touching made me so uncomfortable. Then he got me to buy a BCAA lemonade flavor that tasted like bleach. Never went back. Ew. Ew. I just saw another message. Let me see here. Okay. Yes. So in terms of upgrading your membership, there's no, unfortunately, you can't just like click a button and boom. I wish it was that simple, but just send us an email. So AJ, you can use the live chat on the website, or you can just send us an email to support and we'll help you out. All right. So you can use the live chat feature, or you can send an email to support@Swolenormous.com. You can find that on the site, but also just put that below here. Or you can support@Swolenormous.com. Send us an email. The live chat's the best. We'll be, all the Swole team's all over that. So happy to help you out with that. What are you doing? She's spinning around trying to get comfortable? Oh. You okay? You all comfy? You comfy? You good? You good, cutie? Oh, goodness. You're doing the cute stuff again. You're doing the cute stuff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're so cute. You get the CPs. So we have some, So we have some huge, tomorrow, let me just give you a little bit of a heads up. Tomorrow, anyone that's listening, watching, if you're brand new, tomorrow is Ask Papa Swolio Live. And we got some big stuff. Big stuff coming up this week. We got big announcements for this channel. I think it'll be fucking fun. And I think it's going to be awesome. We have some big announcements for the other channel. You're going to see a lot of stuff popping up. I'll be texting all of you because I want all of you fucking ready. We got some stuff. I have some other stuff for another channel. Maybe We got stuff. We got stuff going on. We got Papa looking sexy as a snack. Mm-hmm. You never close your eyes. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
Look at her, the spread eagle. You sexy. You sexy girl. You sexy girl. You're such a good girl. That's a good angel. Good sexy beach. She's a sexy beach. She's a sexy beach. That dog eats better than most of you. That dog eats better than most people. That's for sure. Maybe not most of you. You all eat pretty fucking healthy. She eats, she gets her 100% grass-fed beef. She gets beef heart. She gets beef liver. And she also gets like little sweet potatoes. She gets little snacks and fruit that I give her. Oh, she was sleeping. She was like eyes closed. She was fucking lights out. Lights out. Lights out. I'll send the email tonight. Sure. Happy to help, man. Yeah. Yes. Maybe a Papa OnlyFans page. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Papa looking thick. She's thick as fuck. Papa Swolio vlogs. Those Swole motions are already in Swole TV. So that's not changing. That's not it. That's not a hit. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. Once I get back to the U.S., where are you? We have people from all over the world, but maybe you got something else going on. Happy to have you. Whenever you choose cage match. I missed the nut reveal. How was it? You missed it. You missed the opening nut ceremony. But you'll be here for the closing nut ceremony. We have the closing nut ceremony. Do I give it to her raw? Yeah, raw. Yeah, she doesn't eat cooked food. I mean, she eats sometimes like when I'm eating a steak, like I'll give her like, little pieces, like any dog, give her a little thing, but always raw. She eats raw. She eats raw. There you go. Jurassic Park reference. A little, yeah. A little Nedry. You didn't say the magic word. And what? Samuel L. Jackson got the cigarette now? Please! Look at this. Cleans off his desk. Goddamn slob. the cans. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, God, what was the next part? Oh, come on. Samuel L. Jackson had the fucking cigarette the whole time. He's like, we're on excess codes. Check them out there. Please. I like that. Wait, turn off main power grid. Left down power grid. Fucking Dennis Nedry. Oh. The Dilophosaurus. I need to watch some Jurassic Park. Oh, yeah, that might be a good time for that. I don't even want to watch new movies. Is anyone else just like that too? There's no new movies that excite me. It's just classics. I'm just going through. Whenever I watch a movie, it's just something that's just awesome. I feel like there's nothing good anymore. Like a really good... They're not. They're really not good. Clever girl. And gets his fucking face just ripped off by the Velociraptor. God, that movie was great. That movie, Jurassic Park, talk about ahead of its time, man. Just with the fucking special effects. Those dinosaurs were insane. That was 93. The early 90s were epic for certain special effects. Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park were fucking unreal. Unreal. Then you had like Virtuosity. And like, Every Swolecast, I want to go watch an old movie later. Maybe I'll start doing old movie reviews. We should start doing, hey, you never know. Maybe we'll be like Papa Swolio and movie reviews and stuff. Might as well be. We'll have a movie section. I guess it happens anyway. I don't watch a lot of new stuff though. I don't have time. Yeah, they're making Bill and Ted. They're making Bill and Ted 3. They're also making John Wick 4 and 5, which I'm super stoked about. They can make those all fucking day. So in the 2 more John Wicks coming. And I remember the director, they were saying like, I'll keep making movies as long as Keanu wants to make them. He goes, we have storyline for days. He goes, we have no shortage of storyline. So, I mean, I'll watch John Wick kill fucking aliens. I don't care. You know what John Wick is turning into? John Wick is an actually profitable form of Tropic Thunder. Ben Stiller. Scorcher. Scorcher 6. Scorcher. Book, movie, and show reviews. The thing is, I don't watch enough to do it. I don't want to sit down and watch a show and watch a movie and review it. It's like, it takes that time. It's more like stuff that I've already watched. I've seen a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of movies that you've never seen. I've seen old movies. I love old movies. I love old black and white movies. Those are some of my favorite movies. But maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it. I am so stoked for Demolition Man 2. When's that going to come out? I'm so stoked. God. What a great movie. Simon Phoenix, that's what I want to watch. I need to watch some Demolition Man. I'm stoked for that. Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago. Remember I shared the post right like live. I think we were on a podcast where I talked about Demolition Man 2. Yeah, Demolition Man 2. We got one more Swole fan post actually. Let's rip this out. This one's from Kelly. Kelly needs our help, fam. Accountability post. Ooh, I screwed up last night and didn't get my yoga in. Come on, stop whining. All right, I was thwarting a real-life cyber scammer and got sucked into the game. Well, definitely got to fucking do with that. Then I had to crow about my success on Facebook, which took a long time to compose. Next thing I know, it's an hour past my bedtime. Whoopsie, I'll get it done today, though. Good for you. Don't worry about it. One day. Oh, Jimmy Stewart. Hell yeah. Rear Window is one of my favorite movies. Rear Window's great. What's some other good Jimmy Stewart? I was a big Gary Cooper fan. High Noon, Beau Jest. I love those. James Cagney. I like those old gangster movies. Roaring Twenties, Public Enemy, The Real Public Enemy, the original Scarface, White Heat, Double Indemnity. That wasn't James Cagney, but other movies. The classics. Anyway, I love those soon. Oh, that's my mom's favorite movie, Shane. Magnificent Seven. Classic. I saw something about the theaters are opening up with 15-cent tickets begging people to come. I would not go to a fucking movie theater now. Fuck that. I don't really see myself going to a movie theater. Why? I'm just gonna stay at home. Yeah, if you have like just get a big old TV at home. I don't want to go to a movie theater. Wah, wah, wah. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. All right, so we are coming up on the closing nut ceremony. Papa Swolio is not impressed. We gotta go for a walk. I gotta take her outside. Want to go for a walk, Mama? A little bit? Oh. Yeah? She wants to go outside? You want to go outside? All right, I'm going to take you. We'll go outside? I'll take you. Just give me a second, all right? We got to do the fuck average card. And we got to do the closing nut ceremony. Did you see the old black and white Three Stooges? Yeah, Laurel and Hardy. I've seen all the Honeymooners. Yeah, I've seen all those. All of them. My mom raised me and my grandparents. I've seen all the old movies. Blazing Saddles too. You couldn't make that shit today. No fucking way. Drive-ins are coming back. That's legit. That's legit. No joke. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. I would do a drive-in. Yeah. Abbott and Costello. What's a man's name? What's whose name? That's him. Yes. When he gets paid, who comes down and collects his money? Sometimes wife comes down to collect it. Every dollar of it. I can't even do it that fast. What time today? Who's pitching? What time today? I said tomorrow's pitching and tomorrow's catching. Now that's all we need is a couple of days on the team. Oh, I love Hitchcock. One of my favorite Hitchcock movies, and Rear Window is a great Hitchcock movie, but we got to be black and white for this. One of the ones that most people don't know about or don't watch is Rope. I love Rope. Everyone knows Talk Psycho. Yeah. Psycho's great. Rope was Jimmy Stewart. Rope was Jimmy Stewart. Fantastic. Smaller part. Kind of a smaller part. Not really. That was a great fucking movie. How many of you saw Rope? Rope is a great movie. So, of course, they changed reel. So the idea with Rope is it was taken from, it was supposed to be one cut. So literally one straight filming. They never cut. Of course, they changed the reels. So they would go behind a curtain or something and change the reel. But it was, even when someone was in the other room, they just showed a long shot. If you like Hitchcock and you've never seen Rope, you are missing out. It's a great movie. Great movie. Great movie. Great movie. Yeah, one long scene. Yep. I mean, there were still cuts, but it was, they would pass behind the curtains and then change the reel because it wasn't straight through. Yeah, Jimmy Stewart and Hitchcock were they were in. Rope is a good movie. All right, Swole Card fam. Swole Card. Papa Swolio is now pissed at me. You're angry at Daddy? You're angry at Daddy. God, don't look off distantly. Oh, yeah, you'd love Rope. Oh, let's see here. All right. Fuck average. Let's do a little Swole Card party. Here we go. Who's getting some fuck average? We'll finish up strong with a closing nut ceremony. Who's got some fuck average? We got one. Angel Brown, congratulations. You get a pickle. There you go. Congratulations. Fan-freaking-tastic. So, Angel Brown, everyone say congratulations, Angel. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, swolecard1562 in the subject, and your mailing address in the body of the email. Everyone say congratulations, Angel. Congratulations. Everyone say it. Set. You cunts. You bitches.
Come on, stop whining.
Stop whining. You win tomorrow. Come on, you show up here every fucking day, and then tomorrow you come here, and maybe you win the Swole Card tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Well, fam, we had a great episode. Now we're almost done. We have the closing nut ceremony. Tess has to go sleepies, but a couple things tomorrow. Ask Papa Swolio live. Monday, accountability meeting, of course. We got big shit coming this week. A lot of stuff. Marty. Sad. I need to get some audio for that. I mean, I say it myself. I'll have to get like a Chun-Li like fucking little GIF or something. So, and we have some big. God, I have a bunch of big. I'm trying to not drop too many announcements at once. So I'm not saying anything, but literally some big things. We got some big things for some long form content. Happy. We got some big things for short form content. Let me tell you, You are going to be fucking amped for all of this. You have no idea what it, some of you might have a thought. So much. Some big fucking shit. We have stuff for this channel, big announcements. We have stuff for another channel, big announcements. We have stuff for another channel, big announcement. All the things. Okay. All right, Tessie. Tessie, you're nut. So you won the card. We have the closing nut ceremony, everyone. So gather around, fam, and let us bless Tessie the fuck average. Oh, Tessie, you done well, dear. Tessie, you did well. You did really well today. We are so proud of you. Say goodnight to Tessie. You done well, Tessie. We love you. We love you. Good night, Tessie. Good night. And congratulations, Angel, for the Swole card. Send us that email. We'll get that out to you ASAP. And a lot of you, some of you probably haven't gotten your, you should be. They went out like a huge chunk of Swole cards went out like a couple days ago. So a lot of you are getting them. If you're international, you know, the USPS, who knows what the fuck's going on with the mail. So a lot of you are probably getting them today. Maybe it's Saturday. So this week, a bunch of you are probably getting some retro Swole cards. Like for the last couple of weeks, we haven't sent out in a little bit. So apologies, but you will get them. They're coming. Any kind of delivery shit has really kind of gotten fucked over the past couple months, but I think we're back on it with the Swole card. So, So I'll be giving you all updates. I'll be texting you and letting you all know what's going on. But tomorrow, Ask Papa Swolio live right here. And I was going to pump. I'm just going to take her for a walk and probably do the sauna tonight. I'm going to pump tomorrow and just do some mobility and shit like that. But I wish the best for all of you. And I'm so stoked for a lot of these big releases. We're going hard. Make sure you check out the Extra Thirsty, the Nuts on Chin. Again, the main channel, it was fucking savage. It was savage. A lot of people got offended. What else is new? Go check it out. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1562 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps, and I'll see you tomorrow for 1563 Ask Papa Swolio live. Peace, McGee's. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my